Hello, hello. Chậm tích. Rồi nè, follow sẵn. Nè, fake. Some phòn. Hacker. Safety. Chỉ. Ý, 4, 6, 7. Bây giờ mình tầm 7 nè đấy. Ok. Chẳng dừng. Giờ 7 nè sẵn. Chăm dừng. Chăm rành 7 nè. Tục tầm nè. Nè chứ nè mong. Đó, chắc đang vào lực tìm mối. Ok. Ok, bạn mối ấy. 7. Ok. Ok, lực tiếp bí. Ok, là tiếp bí khơi nhai. បាន 3 នាក់ហើយចឹងយើងចាប់ដើមយក 3 នាក់យកមកពវល់spinning time ដាក់30 វិនាទី20 វិនាទីទេបើយើងវិលតែម្ដងទេយកអ្នកឈ្នះហ្មងតោះ1 2 3អូខេចឹងឧបករណ៍ Shutter Pro សាក់ទីបាទ
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. A probing pass.
Well, when it comes to strikers, Peter, you're not going to get much better than this man, Eto'o. Fast, strong, energetic.
And, of course, with a medal collection to prove it all.
Yeah, and another outstanding quality of his is leadership. He's such a respected character on and off the pitch, and never one to shirk his defensive duties either.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the keeper has it. Oh, they can break here. Pull it. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Hazard. And he's running through. Tries to dink it through. Can he finish? It's there! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hazard. Played into space. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's bustling. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Pelé. And this is Batistuta! A whisker high.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Pumas have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Azar. Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Bale. Up he goes! No, not the best of headers. La Coruña are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Oh, good ball! Stojkovic! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't...
Has a shot! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Eto
Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Pumas find a position of real strength now. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Eto demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Pumas are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolute...
And Batistuta! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe? Rijkaard,
Very much a man of this moment. Pumas are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Stojkovic. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
That's a pretty loose pass. Stojkovic.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Batistuta! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And the shot! No, that's just wide. And it's Stojkovic. Can he get on the end of this? Can he latch onto this? It's a promising position. It's a goal kick. Well, that has not gone well. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Plays it through. And that pass is... Oh, no, what has happened here? Batistuta! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Batistuta, not the most accurate pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Batistuta, and he shoots! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a good spell of possession, this. And Batistuta! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And that's a good-looking ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Brahim Diaz. A probing pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Neatly clipped into space.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Succumbs to the pressure. Batistuta.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is out of play. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Van Nistelrooy. Ah, it looks a good ball through. Batistuta! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. He shifted it to the flank. Now that looks a decent ball. Now this could... Great chance! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Stojkovic. Looking for options for movement. Tries to play it through. He's had a shot! Goal! And the second half is off to a flyer. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Rodri has got himself a free kick. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe is onto this.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Chance, surely! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. La Coruña perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Serginho picks it up out wide. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Mbappe. Just about up to 75 minutes.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gerrard. Stojkovic. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries to pass it through. Gerrard. La Coruña are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bastoni gets rid without... That's that, the end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Oh, easy pickings there. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player who's having a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip.
Oh, he's decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rijkaard. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Rummenigge is onto this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Brahim Diaz is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And this is Hullet.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. Half an hour played now. Hernes. Lahm. Now there's a fine ball. Brahim Diaz. That's a good ball out wide. Brahim Diaz gets a cross in. Hernes. Always onto this. A lot of space. Great chance! Danger averted for now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Stojkovic. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Pele. Batistuta. Oh, that's a chance! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So 1 moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but...
There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
La Coruña go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Here we go again. No reported change to either side during the break. Pass is just off target. And it's Stojkovic. He has found the way through. Ah, that's a fine interception. Vieira. That's a little off target. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Stojkovic. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good read. And it's Messi. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. La Coruña in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Rummenigge. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's there to clear it. Pele, who does have an assist to his name. Rummenigge. Rummenigge touches it back. Rijkaard. Pele. Stojkovic charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he welcomes it in. Played in. And he's cleared it back out. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. La Coruña still have the cards to affect this game. Cole, really fierce, close defending. Vieira. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that has been clubbed away. Half an hour gone in the second half. Ronaldinho. Kashima Antlers appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. La Coruña have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Big chance! One-on-one! Oh, that was vital. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Played out wide. Lam. Cole. And here's Batistuta. Vieira. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that is as far as it goes. La Coruña can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to following...
Like the flowers, my soul blooms in the light. Light up waters, I'm drowning into you. Light of heavens, our kiss is higher than the mountains. We're in all the colors, and all the colors in you. Yeah. Let your color shine the darkest night.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Batistuta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's a chance! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Batistuta demonstrated great...
Oh, shooting chance! Messi. Stojkovic. That's a pretty loose pass. Pele. And here's Stojkovic. That is good alertness. Now, can they get him away? Quarter of an hour played. La Coruña looking to pass their way through. Oh, decent chance! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
So what can they make of this? Kimmich promptly onto that, and that is that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Pele. Looking to play him, and he shoots! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Pele. No, it's come to nothing. And it's Bellingham. Played into the middle. He gets big. He scores! Back to within one. Interesting. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break, and it's very nicely done.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And that is masterful defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Good ball, good take. Rodri. Now it's Stojkovic. Looking for options for movement. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Pele. Stojkovic. And we hit half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
La Coruña are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. Here we go again.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. La Coruña come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now it's Stojkovic. It's played through for him. Conte gets a good foot in there. Now it's Batistuta. La Coruña have it back and can go again.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Almost an hour gone. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Brahim Diaz. La Coruña are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Batistuta. And Batistuta! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Mbappe. Kimmich. Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, important interception. Bellingham. Mbappe touches it back. Mbappe! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Goes looking wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Swings in across. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Conte fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Brahim Diaz. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mbappe. It could be it. Mbappe!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. David Villa! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rodri. 4 extra minutes added on. Messi. Drives it in. That's a decent clearance. And that will be it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all...
And I won't say that second time. 'Cause I thought I really lost my mind. Put it on the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is crawling with questions. And I surround myself with good these days. 'Cause the trouble we